The next morning, Kit awoke vowing he would never eat again, a heartfelt resolution that lasted until, washed and dressed in the new very baggy trousers and fine linen shirt that now formed his wardrobe, he wandered down into Etzel's kitchen, where a fresh batch of honey and walnut rolls were just coming out of the oven. The divine aroma overthrew his resolve, and he succumbed without a fight, drawing up a chair to the work table as the big baker, beaming encouragement, placed a fresh hot roll on a clean plate before him. "Etzel, you are a genius," Kit enthused around a mouthful of the meltingly toothsome pastry. "A true artist." "Es ist gut?" wondered Etzel, watching Kit's reaction. "Ja, sehr gut," Kit replied, virtually exhausting his small store of German vocabulary. The baker returned to his oven, humming happily. The night before, Kit had been equally impressed with the schnitzel served up at the best chop house in the city. Wilhelmina had arranged for her business partner, Herr Jakub Arnostovi, to take them to St. Hubertus Hall, Prague's most fashionable dinner club, a request the astute man of business was only too happy to oblige. There, in a valiant attempt to match the seasoned trencherman Engelbert bite for bite, Kit outdid himself, downing a mound of coleslaw and sauerkraut, while demolishing a lightly dusted, seasoned and fried slice of veal that not only covered the plate but lopped over the edges, and this while guzzling a heady Dunkelweissbier from a seemingly bottomless jar. Hence his short-lived resolution upon rising the next morning. As Kit was savouring his sweet roll and a hot cup of coffee, Wilhelmina came breezing in. "Good afternoon," she said, pausing to cast a critical eye over him. "Are you among the living at last?" "Hi yourself," replied Kit. "Is it late? What time is it?" "Doesn't matter," she said. "How's the pastry?" "Divine. Etzel is an angel in a baker's hat." Kit took a sip of coffee. "Am I the only slug abed? I haven't seen Brother Lazarus. Is he around?" "Been and gone," Mina told him, swirling coffee in a small pewter pot before pouring it through a strainer into one of the Grand Imperial's signature cups. Raising the cup, she inhaled and then took a sip, much as a wine steward sampling a newly opened bottle. "He said he had errands." "Oh?" Kit forked in another mouthful of pastry and chewed thoughtfully, wondering what errands the priest could possibly have. "You've known him a long time, right?" "Long enough to know he can be trusted to the ends of the earth and back, if that's what you mean. Don't worry, he'll return when he's finished, whatever he's doing." In fact, Brother Lazarus was gone 3 days, returning on the morning of the 4th, so changed that Kit hardly recognized him as the avuncular priest he had come to know. Gone were the ankle-length heavy cassock and knotted cincture. In their place was a plain, well-cut black suit, worn with a black shirt and white priest's collar. The sturdy sandals had been replaced with beautifully polished black brogues. His hair was cut very short, his beard trimmed to a stylish point, and his old steel-rimmed glasses had been exchanged for new ones of similar design, but in gold. A sleek leather satchel on a thin strap and an ebony walking stick with a silver top completed the ensemble. "Buongiorno, buongiorno, everyone," he called as he strode into the dining room of the Grand Imperial Cafe House. He stood for a moment, searching among the tables. Kit, who was idling over a second cup of coffee while waiting for Wilhelmina to finish her duties so they could sit down together and discuss what to do about the missing priest, heard the familiar voice and glanced up. "What the— Brother Lazarus?" He stood abruptly, almost knocking over his chair. The nattily-dressed priest made directly to the table nearest the kitchen where Kit was seated. "My errands are completed," Brother Lazarus announced, "and I have returned, refreshed, renewed, and ready." Mina emerged from the kitchen just then, saw him, and ran to greet him. "I was beginning to worry." She stopped suddenly, taking in his dramatically altered appearance. "Look at you! What on earth have you been up to?" "Ah, Signora Mina." He gave